Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Cataclismo. It is I guess it's an RTS base builder, kingdom builder, fort builder. It's an RTS base defense game, and I really like it, and it's out in 1.0. As of today, I don't exactly know what time, but that's fine. Anyway, I'm not going to continue my campaign playthrough. I know it's a partially completed one, but I don't want to drop people in the middle of the story. So instead, let's do a survival mode run and see how it goes. Alright, so let's see how this goes. So we've started in... Okay. Oh, Hogar sent reinforcements. That's interesting. So is this somewhat of a... I'm not exactly going to say a roguelike thing. So here's the melee unit. Special, lobber range is 1. Deals extra damage and has 200 HP. Maintenance, 100 oxygen per minute. Otherwise, we could start with sawmills and quarries, banners and mounted banners. That's interesting. A melee unit... sounds funny, but I don't think I'm going to go with that. So let's go with some extra sawmills and quarries to start us off with, and we'll see what I can do. Wood pieces, here we go. So seeing as we've got a quarry, like a bunch of quarries right off the bat, let's probably slap them down. Forget. It's not Q and E. Right click to rotate. Okay, cool. So to some degree, yeah, we don't want these to overlap. 5 and 3, 7 and 8. Okay, I'll leave that for now. And we can also get a couple of these somewhere. Click. Yeah, that's a good spot. And then nothing else is going to be covering that section. Okay, so let's figure this out.
No going back.
So it looks like we have... Oh. She looks older?
Open your eyes.
Yeah, she looks older and more
Open your
stressed
eyes.
now, which is kind of sad, actually. I don't know where the plot goes after where I last left off, because extremely bad things had happened. And then I was just like, I don't know, game's over. I'll come back to this when the game is done. And the answer is, well, I guess the game's done, so it's time for me to finally come back and take a look. So I need to... presumably give this enough space. I need to build housing, and I need to build defenses. Can I even build this? It looks like I can. Yeah, so this is kind of my weirdo, like, super stacked housing block that I can just make. And I think they'll just put it together, unless this requires higher tech than I have access to. Or resources that I don't. There's supposed to be an oxygen thing on the top of it, but... Oh, we need more people, so we need those houses done. Alright, that's fine.
Needed? Uh-huh.
So what we are looking for are places where enemies are going to be coming
eyes.
at me. Ooh. Cautious
Open your
movement.
eyes.
Pick a target.
Am
I'll
I
just
needed?
try and finish this guy off. That's a really bad spot to potentially have to defend.
No going back.
Which is going to make this tricky. Is there a way I can check a map? I can. I haven't done survival mode yet, so I'm actually really curious to see where this goes. Because it seems like it could be fun. Put that there. Alright. Yeah, I love the blueprint system. I think that's going to be a lot of fun to toy around with. City buildings. We're going to need a barracks pretty badly. And... I don't know, do I want to just put it up here? Where's the entrance? Here's the entrance. I'm gonna... Here, let's pause. Because I should pause when building, as opposed to letting time pass. And what do we have? I guess the other one very much is I could put these beacons down to extend not only our sight range, but our potential building area too. Okay, pick a target, halt, cautious move. Okay, so let's just turn on cautious movement so they actually will fight stuff. Because we want to slowly close this area out.
Open your eyes. Uh-huh.
Because those enemies are just going to be sitting there. Is this done? No, it's going to take a little while. Okay, we've got surprisingly large quantities of resources to work with. which is nice. Though I guess we might be a little limited. Yeah, there's only a handful there. So yeah, we're going to have to extend out further. Is this done? Yes. Cool. Let's just get a couple of guys, and we're going to... I was really hoping I could actually mark Iris as my kind of lead
going back.
unit. Effectively have the banner so new units would just go to her instead. Okay, I will bite. This is a pretty good line. I think enemies are probably going to be spawning from that location, if anywhere. So this is just a really long and almost completely devoid hallway. Which gives me some really good defensive options, because I can just have like a bunch of fallback walls, or even just have the whole thing be a giant trough. But I think the enemies will go to attack it. Okay, Pearl Escape. How do we upgrade this sucker? Because I know you can get higher tier stuff, but it's been a while. Because yeah, we have the military camp. We've got some other things. Let's see. Recalculate path. Assign more workers. Yeah, how are we doing on workers, by the way? Improves resource... Oh, here we go. Oh. 3 available points. Oh, that's fascinating. So the answer is some of these things I still build. Or no, a lot of these I still build with the resources I have. Looks like they added some more parts too, which is nice. Yeah, if I'm looking at resources, yeah, it looks like I can still build quarries and stuff, but I don't know how to get the better ones. Which might be under this, because we have the wood pack. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So these are various upgrades I can grab. So home extension, but we have to be a higher level. And they also require more points than I have. So increased military cap. So this is the amount of units I can have. Mistlight. Tactical pieces. Mistlights to swiftly teleport units to the front lines. Ooh, those are new. Some new troop skills I can grab. Mist leap. Captor troop. Spikes for the ground. Improves the amount of resources the workers in nearby sawmills and quarries can collect. With better tools. Banners. Windows. Yeah, so I have to unlock this by going further. Ooh. Yeah, the problem is this is the one I need. The staircases. Potentially. We might actually have access to some level of stairage. Or no. Wait, what? I am so confused. Some of these we already have. Well, I'm going to need Merlons. And we'll get Stone Pack 1. Okay, so yeah, now I have access to those. So we'll just have to find more points as we go along. We probably get those from clearing things out. Okay. So you guys are group 1.
I need it. Open your eyes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's go back.
No going back.
I'm assuming we get points from just fighting things.
Open your eyes.
Hmm?
Okay, so in that case, get a sawmill. Pause for a second while I try and get it down. There we go. Plentiful. And yeah, I could build another one there, but I'm going to need...
Open your eyes.
To extend my territory out.
No going back.
Yeah, what do we have here? Some more wood bits. Yeah, a lot of good
Open
housing,
your eyes.
a
Open
lot of
your
good
eyes.
annexes that I can kind of work
Am
with.
I needed?
Yeah?
Am I needed? Open your eyes. Uh-huh. No going
Okay, we have
back.
mist. Which means I
Open your
can't
eyes.
traverse this. My enemies can.
Oxygen
No
is
going
dwindling.
back. Open your
The
eyes.
night
Okay.
is nearly here.
So we need to concern ourselves with some of this stuff. First and foremost, I'm just going to build another housing annex. Yeah, just going to build a bunch of these. They're a little costly and we should wait on building too many.
Am I needed?
Where to?
Uh-huh.
Let's bring them back for the time
Am I
being.
needed?
Okay, if the first group of enemies are going to be coming through here, then the best thing I could do is arc doorway. Do we not know how to make gates? Oh no. That's part of stone pack too. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, we need those gateways. Out of sight. And yeah, I'm just gonna put that there. Let's see if I can actually build outside my territory. Yes, as long as it's this stuff. Not enough space? Weird. Can I... Okay. Oh, we can just undo everything. Eyedropper, recycle mode. Okay, so the reason why I want to recycle this is mostly the fact that I'm gonna need one spot like that for the gate. That is 2 tiles high. Let's see. Because yeah, if I don't have that, the gate literally will have nowhere to go. There we go. Be somewhat patient here. Base building is slow. Making good defenses is tricky. I do have a ton of resources that we can work with, so that's good. I'll have to scale that up even further as we go along. Still. Okay. Yeah, what is the maximum layer? I think we want to get up to this layer. I have enough stone, shockingly. We're just going to put a giant freaking wall here. And then eventually I'm going to do some other tricky things with it. There we go. Pretty solid. And then if we go back to these, we can just rotate these here. Range boost. There. That's a very good gate. Now I just have to get my guys up to the top of this thing. I also have to remember where I put the gate pieces. Okay, there we go. Or actually, do we want to have this here? I forget. We don't have that many resources to spend. Oh, I guess we did actually need those. Because, yeah, we don't have enough wooden pieces to fill this whole area out. Okay. Now the extremely hard part of... How the heck do we get up to this thing? Luckily, we have these pieces. It makes it easier. Hopefully. Something like this? Something like this, I suppose. It needs more support. So that is going to be the tricky part of figuring out how to get kind of platforms up in here to hold a number of these parts up. Oh, I should actually check. Can I make any of this with stone? I can. So we might want to make these support pillars with stone. Because that way I can have them potentially go all the way up. To keep the whole thing from falling. Because stone can stack on itself quite well, but wood, hit and miss. There we go. And then all we need is just a regular one staircase up. And we're at the top. All right, perfect. Actually worked out better than I thought it would. Let me just figure out... Can I get one more support up in here? There we go. I don't know if I needed it, but at least this way my guys should be able to get up to the top without too much trouble. And let's just put 2 of those there. Currently I'm not using that space, but I might want to have my guys spread out. Okay. And then the other issue is we might have some random wandering monsters decide to just come in, but at least for now this gives us something to work with. Okay, oxygen is dwindling. Did we not? Oh, we haven't finished building it. I love this blueprint system. It's so good. Okay, so what is my oxygen at? Plus 69 per minute. So ideally what I'd like to do is get some more oxygen generators around. Let's see. As silly as it sounds, this is actually a really good spot for them. Only problem is I have to get a staircase up to it. Or, wait. Put one of these here, put this here. And a regular staircase. Actually, if I get rid of that, we're currently still paused, and we can remain paused for as long as we need to. Yeah, the only tricky part is that now I have to get supports going up this thing. Like, I effectively am going to have to reverse engineer a staircase, a looping staircase. Looks like I can get there. Put that there. And we want this to go the other direction. And then one of these, put this here. God, I love this building system. It is so pristine. Now if I put regular stairs, I'll put these stairs in. Okay, so unless I'm mistaken, we have a really nice little looping staircase coming off of this barracks that now gives access to the air sac, so that should give us a lot more oxygen. I believe you can actually do the same thing up here, too, now that I'm thinking about it. Hopefully this one's existence does not block that one. And then at some point I'll come back over here and put some oxygen generators off of this wall as well. Okay, we've got the two lobbers. They're not going to do ideal damage up there. They're supposed to be much lower.
Horrors are coming.
But what choice do I have at the moment? Oh, and resources are completely paused at night. Good to know. Okay. If I can fit 4 more units, let's get those 4 more units. Because I should be using the maximum military I'm allowed. Let's see how this goes. I don't think this is going to be too bad. Wow, that was easy.
Open your eyes.
Okay, so Iris has extra range, so it is a somewhat roguelike mode. I actually legitimately adore that. I don't think I need these. Let's give her more range.
No going back.
Yeah, I didn't realize survival mode was actually pseudo-roguelike. That's so nice. Because, yeah, I can still build the quarries. Unless I'm mistaken. Okay, I'm going to try one more time, because I can get one of these in here, I thought. Oh, cannot build outside territory. I'm a fresh fool. Build that first. We don't need more wood
I need it.
for a bit. So it looks like they're still coming from the same spawn point, which actually makes this a
Open
lot
your
easier.
eyes.
Let's
Yes.
go grab that stack of free wood.
Yeah.
Am I needed?
Okay, and it looks like we
No
might actually
going
have
back.
a bad boy there.
Open your eyes.
Okay, and we do have to worry about the sploders coming in.
Am I needed?
Let's go already.
Oh, so cautious movement is the attack move. It's not a toggle like I thought it would be.
Uh-huh.
Run back. Because I don't need to be there when those are going off. Okay, cool. So let's go back to resource gathering. See if I can get another sawmill down. Out of sight. Oh, come on.
I'm ready. Uh-huh.
And yeah, how do I get more of these points? Okay, cool. So I guess I did need to get rid of this one. That would have fit.
No going back.
Yes? Hmm?
Open your eyes.
Where to?
Am I needed?
Okay, let's just keep these guys together for a bit.
Am I needed?
I don't know when we start getting roving monsters, but I figure if I keep
I'm ready.
this area at least mildly manned, we'll be in a fine
Open
enough
your
spot.
eyes. Open your eyes.
Yeah, what I want to do is just kind of keep daisy chaining these out so I can get access to this whole area. I don't know if we're going to get attacked from
No
this
going
zone.
back. Uh-huh. Am I needed? Am I needed? Uh-huh.
Okay. Bad, bad,
Open your
bad, bad.
eyes. Open your eyes. No going back. Am I
Okay.
needed?
So I haven't gotten more points, which is tricky.
Uh-huh.
Because I kind of need them.
No going back. Open your eyes.
Okay, let's have
Am I
Iris
needed?
summon the enemies in.
Open your eyes. Am I needed?
Okay, I'm at maximum metal, but I currently don't have anything I can use that on. Unless I can get points from something else that I've just not noticed. Because, yeah, no survival boosts. How do we get more of these? 0 available points. Doesn't show me when I get more. Transparency view, grid filter, some other things. Create a time anchor. Might as well make one of those. No mist fuel. Citizens, 27 available. We've got plenty of recruited units. Resources are looking good, so really, yeah, the only things I can do is just grab more stuff. And spend more stuff. And get more housing blocks. Which, we might as well build those periodically, because not only does this give me, you know, more workable population, but also more oxygen. Which we are going to need a lot of. Oops. Definitely not that. Okay. Yeah, we didn't have enough wood for all this stuff. I really wish you would still build it, like, kind of put down a little blueprinty thing. Filtered by tags, yeah. I mean, it's fine, we can get more wood. It's not too much of an issue. Okay, so let's take a look at these guys.
Uh-huh.
I was hoping I could put gates down, because if I can get the points to get those gates,
Am I needed?
I can have fallback points that I can rely on.
Open your eyes.
Let's see if this spawns more.
No going back.
No, looks like we're good.
Am I needed?
So maybe I get points from other things. There we go. Alright, so I think we get the gate next. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So let's look around a little bit. I'll just put it there. Because I don't know if we're going to get attacked from any of these angles. But my thoughts are this is a really nice route.
Open your eyes.
I might be able to kind of just dominate this entire area and just have it be Extreme Sawmill Alley. No, they're gonna bonk anyway. There we go. I can probably get one more out there.
No going back.
Because it seems like my wood supply is kind of one of my bigger limitations.
Open your eyes.
And it would be real nice. I'll just put it there.
The night is nearly here.
Okay, and we might want to get those mist gates at some point.
Open
Just so I
your
can warp
eyes.
back. Back and around and a bunch of other things. Okay, so baseline. Just in case. Just in case this place ever blows up. Cannot build in mist. Oh. Where do I want to build the gate then? Because I don't want to do it on the other side of this. I mean, I guess I can just put it across here. Or... yeah, I'm curious if the door and the double door really make a difference. Not a clue. But yeah, I figure I can just kind of wall this whole area off. Cannot build in mist. But at the very least we can have just kind of a really basic no-go zone. So if any critters decide to come crawling through here, this will ward them off. Or at least hold them in place until I can get other forces in the area. And let's hope that this entire group can actually traverse this. Yeah, looks like they can go through the wall. Perfect. The main question is, do my enemies come through the regular mist? Because if they do, then I need to care more about this.
Am I needed? Am I needed?
Okay, the other thing to consider here is mostly whether or not I want to get some arc doorways. This is the gate. I don't really have much to work with, unfortunately. Okay, we've got a good gate. And yeah, that doesn't look good, for obvious reasons. Get rid of that. Okay, we only need one arched doorway to get through there. And then a double block. Okay, cool. We're not going to be able to get a banner, but we don't have banners anyway, but at least my bombers have somewhere to stand where they can actually hit things. And yeah, I'll figure out a better spot later. There we go. Now they should be able to path no problem. Yeah, I'll figure something out. The main issue is just these are kind of in the way. Oh, why is Iris there? Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put them there. They're my long-range character. You can tell where a character's ideal range boost is at certain heights. Well, that was nice and easy.
Am I needed?
Okay, we get 5 points this time around. We also get some extra stuff. Critical hits remove all armor charges from enemies. Yeah. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's check these other routes. Just in case. Oh.
Huh? Post me high.
I'm gonna have one archer and one bombardier stay back just because.
Am I needed?
Yeah.
Sometimes these enemies decide to come sneaking through, and that's annoying. Okay, so banners are good. They give me bonus damage. Hardware supplies. Okay, so that's more resources. Mist condenser. Explosives, if I want to get into better unit types. We have the warehouse, but that requires the mist condenser. Air silo. Research of oxygen boosters. Fire arrows, bowmen, hunters, and partisans with flaming arrows that set targets on fire, dealing damage over time. Throwing poison, spikes, captor, different unit type. Yeah. Powder ball. You know what? Let's get... Do we get more troop capacity? Maybe. Unfortunately, a lot of these are pretty expensive. So what does this give me? Different platforms, better platforms. Whereas I'm pretty sure I already have these. Oh, no, I don't. This is slightly different. It changes where the platform is down. So that's actually a good spot if I want to do it. Windows for boosting defense. I think it's... Oh, yeah. Sure. We can work on that in a bit. So that lets me have defenses on lower levels, which actually is quite helpful. Because units have different kind of ideal heights. So 5 meters or more above the target. So they can be as high as I want. Good to know. Okay, so one of the ideas that I had with this one, I'm going to get rid of a couple of these. I was thinking maybe a little bit more. I was thinking a really silly thing I can do for this. Seeing as my enemies seem to only be coming from one direction. What if we feed into that? What if I extended a base out here? I'm just going to kind of wall this back part off. This is mostly just going to be for supports. But I figure I can get another one of these kind of in the corner. Gets me a little bit more range. But what I was thinking is, I could potentially have just this long, rather than a gateway here, this kind of long series of platforms that I just slowly retreat down. It might get attacked, it might even get destroyed. But I could kind of have like a fake bulwark here and a walkway up top. So I can have just a slow defensive line.
A unit can't reach its destination.
Where to?
These guys.
Open your eyes.
I mean, honestly, that's actually great for me. Like, there's some wood down there, yeah, but... Oops.
Am I needed?
Yeah, let's just look around. Because if my units can't cross that gap, neither can any invaders.
Open your eyes. Am I needed?
Which means I can do some things with that. Let's go back to spending as much stone as I possibly can, though. And yeah, I could potentially interweave these two, but I actually don't want to that much. Okay, so let's figure this out. And I don't want some of these parts to be as connected. There we go. That should be good. Did we get the better, longer wooden part? Yes. Now, I might be able to do something like this. That means for the next one, I could probably spread it out even further. So 1, 2, 3, 1. So I want to do it right there. So just 2 of these. A split. And this is purely just for traversal, rather than anything else. Has no real defensive value. I'm gonna put that there. But yeah, so now potentially I can have some of my guys kind of walk this space. There we go. Oh, we also have mounted banners. Oh no. Okay, so that's actually something I need to consider. 2, 3. Can I put a crenellation on that? Okay. So the mounted banners are more expensive. But they give the okay. Yeah, they are more expensive. They cost metal, which we don't have. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this for a hot second. That needs to be a 2. Yeah, that'll be fine. There we go. It's a little wasteful, but the big damage boost, question mark.
No going back.
Building lacks a path to the citadel. Oh, that thing. I didn't realize it needed it. Well. Okay. Actually undo that. Gonna get rid of those 2. Good, we are still paused. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a door in here. There we go. Easy peasy. So now technically we can access this area if we really desperately need to. I think I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Just in case. It's not really a gate. It's not super viable for defense, but this way units might be able to traverse that a little faster.
Uh-huh.
We're not even going to survive a whole lot of nights here because I'm just super distracted doing defensive
eyes.
buildings.
Am I needed? Open your eyes.
Okay, so
Am I needed?
small chance we might get enemy spawns coming out of that. That's something I'm going to have to consider. However, if they do or don't, it's definitely something that matters. Out of sight. Really? I guess once this is done, it'll be back within sight again. Other gatherers too close. Guess I can just put it right there.
Am I needed?
Okay, so let's have them look around a little bit more. And then I think I'm going to do blueprints. We have modular wall. I think a lot of these are things that they've built. However, blueprint, create new. I'm gonna do that for scaffold. Let's create another one. Through the gate. Okay. So at the very least, this way we can slap down a couple of these if, for example, we are going to get attacked on this side. I might even do it preemptively. Because, yeah, they're not going to be coming through any of the other directions. That's currently out of sight.
Yeah.
Go back to this. Yeah, so far, we're only being attacked on this one side. Which is probably going to lull me
We're under attack.
into a false sense of security. Okay, where am I under attack? Here? Oh. Right.
Yes. Huh?
Yeah, I do actually need to have my defensive units hanging out, you know, along the wall. They can stay there, though.
No going back. Open your eyes.
Okay, this should be well lit enough that I can kind of do whatever. Yeah, the problem is I'm gonna have to rebuild this entire side. I mean, it's easy. And it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to actually, hold up. I'm gonna have this be a self-contained thing. So this is two blocks to the side. What I'm thinking is, I guess the staggering isn't as valuable if I don't do it from the bottom. Oh well. Get rid of those. So I'm thinking what we do, price aside, is actually have this be one singular modular blueprint that I can copy and paste endlessly. Let's see. The only problem is getting a banner in for the bombardiers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do much with that. I guess we could do the longer stone platforms once we have access to them, if we do. And eventually can also have them hang out at windows. I just realized we have windows. This is precarious. Okay. Range boost. There. Perfect. Get rid of these two. So the reason why I want to do this is because this is going to give me a very solid blueprint that I can use in all future, like, rounds of this game, whenever I play it. Just, hey, here's a ready-made fortress that's got all I need. Let's see. So the one thing to note is we're going to need spaces for the guys to stand, and we're going to need... you know what? I'm actually going to get rid of these. Put some more windows down. Actually, maybe it's better to do individual windows here. Just get rid of a couple of those. The reason why I'm being this particular is my general hope that if one of these sections gets destroyed, it doesn't take the whole wall down with it. Because if that happens, shit sucks. Okay. So this might seem a little silly, but there's specifically structural things that I want to put in these spots. Okay, create new. There we go. So that is just a nice persistent gateway that I can use. And then this I just stuff with blocks. I guess the other thing I could do is, if we take a look at blueprints, there's like this. That I can just slap down. We just don't have enough stone for it. Tricky. I'm gonna recycle the whole thing. Currently we don't need to worry about this area, but we might. But at least we know that fits in the spot. Oh, shoot.
Am I needed? Open your eyes. No going back.
Okay, so that's a spawner. That's something we do need to care about.
Uh-huh.
However we kill it, I'm pretty sure we get nice goodies.
Am I needed?
Good, we didn't lose anybody here. I don't know if this sucker attacks. If it does, it doesn't attack much.
Am I needed?
Some kind of weird centaur thing.
No going back.
Yeah, the mutant creatures in this game are unsettling. I kind of love that. Okay, do we want to get some more quarries? I think so. Okay, let's not do that. Not put that there. Because we want to capitalize on as much of this surface area as humanly possible. Not enough space. Plentiful. Let's see if I can undo that. Put this here. And I can have that one there. Okay, cool. So that's about as close to maximum coverage as we're going to be able to get. Yeah, low. But I can get some more wood gain here. There we go.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Yeah, we want to just keep searching for these potential nests.
No going back.
And then run back when we get the
Am I
chance.
needed?
We're under
Open
attack.
your eyes. Am I needed?
So far, so good.
Uh-huh.
The night is nearly here.
Open your eyes. Am I needed?
Okay, actually, more than anything else, we should probably bring these guys back. It is going to take them
No
a
going
very
back.
long time to get back here. And it would be pretty bad of me to leave these guys alone to defend. So,
Oxygen is dwindling.
oh god, yeah it is. Well, here's the thing. Because I've done this, get rid of that. I can now, whoop, industry, oxygen. Because, yeah, I have this whole area that is effectively untouched land that I can do whatever I want with it. Is there a way to flip it? Because this placement is not my favorite. Oh, that's so much bigger. Okay, but that should give us plenty of oxygen to do whatever we want with it.
Open your eyes.
Post me high. Yeah? Yes?
Yeah.
Post me high. Huh?
And yeah, unfortunately I need to focus a little bit more on this set of walls. But I can do that later. Let's see. I'm gonna put these two here just to harden that last bit.
The horrors are coming.
Okay.
Am I needed?
Ooh. We need those teleporters. Where were they? Or maybe we don't have access to those yet. It's the mist light. And it's expensive. Okay, so this might be a little costly. I think my guys are going to show up more or less just on time. But yeah, this is a long walk. I think we're looking fine. Oh, and the lobbers actually do pull them off. Yeah, so this extremely distributed wall setup actually is very effective. So we can get some captors. We can boost range to all units. Okay, and now we desperately need oxygen. That's fine. Let's see. One of these here. One of these platforms. I needed to have built it over just a smidge. Really? This is my fault, but it's fine. And yeah, I can... Wait, can I build up here? Oh, shoot. That's awesome. Let's see. Where are they spawning from, by the way? Oh. This was a known concern. I'm just gonna put it there. A little expensive on my stone gain, but it's fine. Get rid of those two. We're mostly going to ignore this, because as of this past moment, that area no longer really... this area no longer really matters. I'm still gonna link this up, and just kind of have it prepped. There we go. Because this whole area here is extremely good. And not enough space. Oh, can I not? I cannot build on this stuff. Okay. Create a new blueprint. Gonna have oxygen towers. Maybe not. Can I create a new one that's only the upper section? There we go. So now all I have to do is just put this on like a 2 platform. Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about how to get this one correct. At a later date. Yeah, sadly not all of this stuff can be handled via blueprints. It just too many complex pieces, places, everything. Okay. But yeah, we can at least kind of turn this whole area into this kind of massive fortress of like oxygen generators and so on and so forth. Let's go back to industry. I could actually put it over one more. Let's just get rid of that. I'll just get a 3 block right here. Perfect. Because otherwise we're going to run into some problems. Let's see. Where's the next one? I don't know.
No going back.
Technically doesn't matter. Okay, so I was correct to start building this wall over here.
Open your eyes.
Where to?
Yeah.
Am I needed?
It's just 1. Perfect. Yeah, I'll close all of this off later. It's just not important since we're not getting attacked over there. And probably won't be. So, my big concern here is I think my enemies can walk through the mist. Which means I can't just leave this area open. I think I have to get rid of this. Let's just build another one. Maybe... Oh. A little further back. I'm just going to recycle that one. No point keeping it there.
Open your eyes.
Okay, so... Yeah, the tricky bit here is where are they going to come from? There we go.
Open your eyes.
I think rather than trying to cover this entire area, we're just going to move back. Set this sucker up here. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the trick. Just kind of have this nice foundation that we can work with. And then we use the pre-existing blueprint. There we go. And then we can just fill the gaps. Anything around this just gets extra defenses according to what I need. So in retrospect, maybe I don't need this. No, maybe I do. Because they're not going to be coming from this section, so I can actually use this space here. As kind of, oh, cannot build mist. Okay, so that's a no-go zone. Because, yeah, I can just extend this out and have it be a secondary defensive line. Kind of an extra little part that I could have more archers kind of hanging out. Spreads the enemies out and gives me more room that I can put fighters on. Let's see. That should be good. I guess we should leave that last section there, though. And yeah, the one problem is the torch is kind of in my way if I want to build some other stuff there. But I think that's okay, too. Fill those in. Put those there. Cool. So then all we have to do is worry about that section. We've still got a fair bit of time.
Uh-huh.
And you know the other thing we can do is increase military cap. We're going to need that. We're going to need another increased military cap at some point.
No going back.
But that can be later. Let's hope we can find some more stone. We probably should also get the air sac upgrade. The mist condenser, so I can get the warehouse.
Uh-huh.
Because we're going to need to store more stuff.
Am I needed?
Okay.
No going back.
Like at some point, I could potentially extend outwards here a little bit further.
Open your eyes. Am I needed?
If I really wanted to.
Open your eyes. No going back.
Because this is a really good choke point.
Where to?
Uh-huh.
Honestly, actually, maybe we recycle this entire segment. Because nothing... I don't think anything can crawl up this.
Am I needed? Uh-huh. Open your eyes.
Let's leave that for later. I'm gonna make a save point here.
Open your eyes.
I'm ready.
What?
Am I needed? No going back.
You know, big trouble on this one mostly is just how the heck am I going to be able to get my defenders up it? Actually, I think this will be fine. We can just do some snaky nonsense. Oop. Guess that staircase kind of becomes redundant with this setup, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be there necessarily. Okay, let's see how far this will go before it complains. Needs more support. Right in front of the other staircase. I mean, it's fine. There we go. Because now we can turn. And now we got space. That's awful. But hey, if it works, it works. Yeah, so the stinky part about this entire setup actually is not a problem at all. Because all I have to do is that. And then now we have as much space as we need. Are both of these 3? They are. That's awesome. Look at all that space I've suddenly gained. And the only immediate problem is I have a giant gaping hole in my defenses that I have not filled. And unless I do, we are going to have some serious structural issues. And by structural, I mean there's going to be nibblers biting at my base. Okay, good. We had more than enough loot for this. I don't think I'm gonna bother with flags. At least on this side part. But I will put down the crenellations for the extra defense. Right. Let's just do the same thing, just in case I decide to do more. The one problem with this setup is if the wall crumbles, these guys come falling down, which is not great. I'll have to factor that into the design of this in the future. Oh. Oh, I know how to do it. It's probably too late now. Light in every direction. Exploring dark spaces such as the depths. That's interesting. We also have awnings and rooftops. But yeah, these spots with the staircases can take a doorway. Okay. I think I have enough resources. Because we really do not want these platforms in our defenses. Because, yeah, once again, if the wall goes down, that whole section is toast. It's done for. And that would, of course, be pretty bad. Let's see, do I have enough stone for this? I do. There we go. Was it 3 blocks? I have no idea if it was 3 blocks, though at this height, it really doesn't matter. Oh. But if I'm going to be copy and pasting this, I should not be sloppy. Because we're going to try and copy this blueprint. Even if I've surrounded it in random stuff. Would that mean getting rid of this staircase? I suppose. Cause yeah, let's get rid of the staircase. I'm building this for my own future design choices. Or not design choices, building needs. Okay, so that needs to go up by 1 more layer. Perfect. So now if I go back, create new blueprint. There we go. Okay, so that has a massive amount of space, platforms. The only thing it doesn't really have is a staircase going up. I think the easiest and best thing I could do kind of within that would be to just have like a looping spiral staircase that I can put anywhere. So let's design that as well. I'm mostly in the business of blueprints right now. Okay, so this should be mostly wood. Let's see, and we want a bunch of straightaways. If we can. Straightaways give us a couple of options. Ooh. But none of these give us covered parts. Oh, and we need a stone. Yeah, we need this to be stone. I can always recycle that other fortress, especially now that I've iterated and improved upon the design. It needs more support. Story of my life in this game. However, as soon as this is properly designed, I should be able to stick this anywhere. And potentially extend some pieces or like move things around so it can get access to mid or even higher tiers. This might take some iterations to work. It might require some external pieces being added as well. Okay. And I'm out of stone. That's okay, I can handle the rest of this with wood. At least for now. Let's just hope my guys can walk up this. Looks like they can. But I don't need that at the moment. Alright. Guys are coming back. Yeah, actually, I could have made...
The night is nearly here.
I could have made this out of wood. With the exception of these couple of stone pillars, probably. Needs more support. All we need is just that one stone block here. Just gonna get rid of a couple of these. Yep. Yeah, we just needed the stone blocks underneath. Eventually I'll figure out some kind of like proper spiral staircase setup that can handle all of this, but for now, it is good enough. The main thing is just that we have enemies coming in, and I want my army
Open
to
your
actually
eyes.
go places. Can you not?
A unit can't reach its destination.
What? Oh. Wrong staircase.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm? Hmm? Yeah. Hmm?
Huh? Yeah. Post me high.
Open your
We should
eyes.
have her in the edge.
Yes?
Am I needed?
Okay. We have one woodcutter. Hopefully he will be fine. Okay. I'm just going to be kind of sparing with some of these pieces. That bottom piece needed it. Whatever. We've got plenty of stone, actually. So, long as nothing decides to go for this section. Fine.
The horrors are coming.
Because, yeah, I can get these down. This isn't that expensive. There we go. Okay, so that's a nice competent wall. So the big question is, do they come through this mist here? Because if they do, I'm going to have to care about that. What? What? Huh? Okay, what is my wood gain? 250 per minute is terrifying. Crit damage on all units. Or HP to all units. Let's re-roll. We could do better than that. Blueprints. Sure. Minus 250, though. Did they just
Am I needed?
die? They might have actually just died. Which is extremely funny. Yeah, let's just buy all of those.
Am I needed?
I wonder if the game just decided, no, we can't do this. Bye. Alright. Well, I mean, makes my life easy.
No going back.
Does mean that there's another attack
Open your
wave
eyes.
coming from that direction. Oh gosh, I've been playing for an hour and a half. When
Open
did this
your
happen?
eyes.
This is the Cataclismo
Open
experience.
your eyes.
Okay, so I was originally kind of tepid on the idea of the survival mode. I actually really love it. I think this might be one of the better base defense. Well, it's absolutely one of the best base defense games I've ever played. But the fact that the survival mode actually has roguelike power-ups. You know, the free structures I'm kind of tepid on. They're not particularly exciting. But
No
the
going
stat
back.
boosts, oh, you could do some fun things with that.
Open
Even
your
if it's like
eyes.
really
Am I
basic
needed?
stuff.
Am I needed?
Okay, let's go back here for a bit. Big one is... I gotta double check. It was hardware supplies, right? Okay, so it looks like that's just a full passive. I think there's other structures I can build. Okay, warehouse needs more oxygen. Air silo needs more people. Oh, well, I mean, if we need people. I'm gonna get rid of these blueprints. They're not good anymore. I'll get rid of this one too. We got better stuff than that. Okay. So if I need people and oxygen, what better time to build more of these? And I can build them anywhere and everywhere. Like wherever I've got a free spot, as long as there's a viable route to pass through, I will build more. Oh. Not enough wood. I will build more until I run out of the resources to build more. At which point, then I will not build more. Hopefully we'll have enough resources to get some more. Yeah, this will be plenty of oxygen generators.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they must have had a pathing issue. And I could have gone for the extra max HP. Wait, do they only have 10 HP? Oh god, that extra max HP would have
Open
been
your eyes.
insane on the archers.
No going back. Am I needed?
Well, would have been nice.
Open your eyes.
Building lacks a path to the citadel. That one. Oh. You whiner. That should
Am I
work now.
needed?
Alright, let's take a look. This is a little spooky. That's a lot of enemies.
Am I needed? Am I needed? Open your eyes. No going back.
At least we can kind of back off and then take them. If I had unlimited stone, I'd consider putting down this tower. 335, actually it's doable. Oh, but it kind of sucks, actually.
Open your eyes.
I'll work on that later. The idea of a battle tower is extremely tempting. Effectively, something that I can put down out in the field like this that can completely demolish most of these enemies.
Uh-huh.
That has enough space for
No going back.
a group of roughly 10 units to kind of take up various spots along its length. Why am I still going? I have no idea. I don't want to stop. That's the thing. I truly cannot wait to play more of this game. It is so good. The ambiance is fantastic. The aesthetic is great. The campaign mode is, I think it's a little spare. I think that's going to be the one ultimate issue with it. That, like, you know, ends too soon, doesn't get deep enough into the lore. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've only played 2/3, half of it, something like that.
Open your eyes.
But on the flip side, the skirmish and the survival modes instantly improve the experience and make it much more exciting.
needed?
At least from my perspective, because
I need it.
this is very much everything I want
Open
out of the
your eyes.
regular campaign mode.
Where to? Huh?
No going back.
I lost an archer. My fault. Yeah, I should have gone
Am
for
I
that
needed?
extra max HP.
We're under attack.
Okay, he's in a fine spot. I don't know about that one. Nope, that's fine. The main question mostly boils down to,
Yeah? Post me high.
do we have defenses out here too? I have no idea. I wonder if
The
there's...
night is nearly
Am I
here.
needed? Open your eyes.
actually rough for me. Okay. And really all that extra oxygen... What? We just didn't build oxygen producers on any of these. What? Okay, do we have any others? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that's awkward. And yeah, night's nearly here, so I should probably lock these things off. And then I will stop because it is time for me to... It is time for me to go. But God, I love this game. It is so well made. Just every single aspect of it. I think the only true complaint I would levy against it is just... I want more. And that's such a minor complaint. Okay. Let's just put a couple of those there. I'll have to do some weird stuff to fill gaps. But that's okay. Crenellation in the corner. I will say the escalation here does not match the challenge, but I did also crank up the resource amounts. So, like, some of that very much is my fault. That I think I have way more resources than I actually need for this.
Yes? Yeah?
Oh, let's pause. We've got this whole separate group of dudes.
Where to?
Let's just send them up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Open your eyes.
I think this is going to be my last defense, just because video would be long. Okay, at least we can get some extra dudes. I'll have the couple of guys up high. So be it. They're coming. I don't know if they're going to make it in time. So yeah, those mist portals
Post me high. Yes? Huh?
probably are going to come in handy
Post me
later,
high. Yeah?
once we get access to them.
Where to?
The horrors are coming.
Yeah? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, we've got a couple of guys up here. This should be fine. The enemies haven't been particularly heinous towards me. This is manageable. Actually, extremely manageable. Easy. Okay. Well, I'm going to call it quits here. Healthy veterans. Veteran units obtain 250 HP. What? I'm going to snag that. Even if it costs me some stone. That sounds extremely good. Ooh, that's not just some stone. That's a lot of stone. So how is veterancy handled? I legitimately have no idea, but 200... Oh, there it is. So they gain experience, become veterans. Okay, but yeah, 250 extra health permanently is so good. Does look like we're going to be attacked from both sides on the next night, but that's fine. We're not doing more. I'm curious about this. Ooh. So, survive 5 waves, survive 15 waves, kill X amount of enemies on the map, gather extra minerals per minute, build wood pieces, defeat horrors. So this is how we get all the the hardware supplies, the available points for buying new tech. I love this system. It is so cool. It is so clever. And I can't wait to play more of it. But for now, I should go. So I should mention that Cataclismo is available on Steam now. And I think it's only a Steam game, but it is $30 and it is well worth it. And it should be down by about a third for launch. So if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. I cannot understate how great this game is and how much... Yeah, I truly want to put some more time in, so I might even try and get some streams in or something. We will see. But I guess with all of that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.